Hello everyone, it's Doom here once more after a bit of a hiatus. After Chapter 8, Part D, we move on to Chapter 9, The Misty Isles. After driving off General Narshid from Ostia, Roy and company braced themselves for further attacks from Bern. Bern's belligerent movement towards Lycia suddenly stopped altogether, as if to mock Roy and his caution. There was also maintaining a neutral position regarding the truce offer from Etruria. Bern's sudden silence and lack of activity could only be described as eerie. With Hector gone, Eliud was now only the lasting power in Lycia. Eliud summoned the various Marquesas to Farah to discuss their future action. It decided that Eliud was to become the next leader of the Lycia Alliance. The new Alliance army would be established. Numerous prayers not to take the offense against Bern, or to take a defensive stance for Lycia. For his victory against Bern and Ostia, Roy was chosen to be the leader of the new Lycia Alliance army. Slowly but surely, they were starting to brighten up. Business was improving, people started to get more optimistic. At the time, Etruria called for Lycian assistance in ridding the Western Isles of the outlaws and bandits, making their base there. The citizens expressed their discontent by saying that they saw no reason in sending troops all the way to the Western Isles. Because Lycia needed Etruria's protection against Bern, they had no choice but to oblige. Thus, Roy and the Lycia Alliance army passed through Etruria and made their way towards the Western Isles. This sounds eerily familiar. The Western Isles are the various islands off the western coast of Elite. Currently, they are colonies of Etruria. The Western Isles are rich in minerals and natural resources, so mining is a major industry. However, these minerals are worth a fortune, so various rogue groups have traveled there hoping to loot the mines and sell the minerals for themselves. Thus, the living spend their days in constant fear of bandit attacks. Roy had been sent to defeat these bandits. Oh, I remember this map. Pick units. Yay, 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 yay. No. If I recall correctly, we actually need Noah for something. I think we'll be fine. Say, go, or what do football fans say to cheer? Lame Broncos, I think it was? I think that's it. Beos, those guys from Lycia, they're here. You sure? Yep, we just saw them arrive on the small island to the east, just as I thought the other group said. Alright, they're probably floundering around in the fog, unable to see anything. Just sneak up on them from behind and kill them off. Sure thing, boss. Roy, I'm sorry that I couldn't be of help. Please, don't worry about it. It isn't your responsibility, Lady Cecilia. Yes, but even within Etruria, there are lots of people voicing their dismay how the advisor is treating Lycia like servants. Advisor? I thought the king had made the decision to send Lycia to clear out the bandits. No, Advisor Royce has been working with Lord Alucard, who's in charge of a mining operation in Western Isles, and decided to do it on their own, without consulting the king. How can they do that? Do you remember last year's tragedy in Etruria? Of course, Etruria's next heir, Prince Modane, suddenly passed away last year. Right. I never heard that on Antonino. Stanley is a very bright individual. Yes, the Prince of Tree wouldn't be like this. King Mordred couldn't bear the fact that his son had died. His shock was so great that he never completely recovered from it. Today it seems like he's always in a different world and he doesn't really pay attention to what's going on around him or his country. What's took advantage of this? Now he's basically in charge of what goes on in the palace. Ever since then, he has kept the three Etrurian generals, Lord Douglas personally, away from the king unless there's a great emergency. What about the time you came to aid in Osnosia? There was an exception, because Percival was working with me. But now... Please don't worry yourself. We can return to Lycia when we complete this mission anyway. But may I ask you to take care of Lycia while we are away? Of course. You can leave the Lycia Alliance and also Princess Guinevere to me. Roy, I may not go with you. The battles on these islands are likely to become slugfests. You can never know what will happen. I think you should hide in Trio with protection from General Cecilia. Your Highness, please trust me. I understand your intentions of suggesting a truce, and I also promised Roy that I would protect you. Trust me, I will defend you at all costs. I understand. I apologize for being selfish. Roy, I pray for your safety. Thank you, my lady. I will pray for yours as well. Dialogue! Anyhow, where's Noah? No, you get to sit. You get to sit this one out. Anyhow, this is why Wendy is so bad. You have one chapter of somewhat not axe-wielding enemies, assuming you can lean alive for the Gaiden chapter, and then you just have a bunch of an unending stream of axe users after axe users. Did I mention that the axes have a weapon triangle advantage over Wendy, and they're all higher level than her? Yeah, it's hellhole. Well, probably gonna want to get moving, because if I recall, there's a lot of things. If I recall, the village on the top and the bottom left is very valuable, so you want to rush out to get it. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So, we're gonna want someone to go over here as fast as possible. And there's actually a really cool thing. If you go to this village, you get a different part than this village. I'm gonna go to this village for this playthrough. However, if I ever return to do hard mode, I will go to this one. So, Wendy isn't going to be doing much of anything. And Dick's kind of in the back, so... I really dislike that one bridge. Wish there was like 2 or 3. Sir Scott! Oh, it's full. Sorry I had to call you in. What is all this noise about? Well, you see, some brigands are attacking this island. The people living here are in danger. What? I sent some guys over to try and stop them, but the invaders are pretty tough. The situation doesn't look good. I can't believe. If only I could go out there, but I can't leave the castle. So far I'm sour, but... Yes, I shall go and drive them off. Thanks. Leave it to me. Attacking innocent villagers, that's not forgivable. I asked another guy too, so you can walk with him. Someone else? Yeah, no man named Sheen. He looks frail, but he's got a decent job with his bow. Are you Shin? That's me. I had the store from Scott. Let's go. What? Did you just also join the fight to protect the people living here? No, I have no interest in such things. Then why? I'm paid to fight, that's all. I gotta keep the conversation going. You're from Sakai, right? Right! What took you all the way out here? It's nothing new. You look like you're from Sakai and you're also here. Well, I'm trying to need to train myself, but... Oh, you weren't asking me about, were you? I'm looking for somebody. Who? My clan lost a bun when they invaded Sakai. A clan leader let me escape and he told me to find and protect his granddaughter. So I left the battlefield to fulfill his request. I see. Well, I hope you find her. Yeah, thanks. Bash, are you sure I'm gonna let a girl like that fight out there? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Once she's killed, we can grab the sword where she's carrying. Sword? That weird one she has? Yeah, that's no ordinary sword. That's the Wadao, a famous katana. If we can get it from her and sell it, it'll be worth a fortune. I see, so that's why we were so generous to her at first. I couldn't make a move up until now, but now's the chance. Listen, I want you to follow her, and when you see the chance, grab the sword from her. Sure thing, boss. And that's why you need Noah to recruit what's-her-face. And I think it's not going to... And I assume any of that has seen Disney lawsuit, my battle against Disney, you'll know that Sue is a granddaughter of someone from Sakai. So, put two to do together. Which I know is very hard for the internet, but... Ooh, what? Yeah, whatever. Thunder! Who needs safety? Hit him once at least. Yes. Now Dorothy, finish him. It looks like I'm going to have to restart, or restock the next part off screen. Because I am running low on things. Go Roy! Yeah, at least he's closer to death. He got a bit of experience. You know, there's definitely to finish it. Finish it! Not sure when you... how fast, whatever. And I suspect it's fast enough to want to get going with your mounted units. I have no idea what I was talking about there. Just gibberish. Hopefully I can figure out how to use OBS to record for console games. Cause right, I only know how to. Cause I don't want to like use it as a traditional camera. Like just point it at the screen and then link that up and call it a good day. Cause that does not seem like a good idea. Go Chad. I said go Chad. Alright, I think they should be around here somewhere. Maybe here? I'm not sure where they are. Oh, I just realized we got hit. Roy? Sure. Oh. Lena, who can hit it with thunder with a crit. 17 damage. She's only like level 12. This is why Lena is best mage. End of discussion. I probably gonna want to slow down because that loadout will kill someone if she crits, even if she's like level 1. Only they would actually probably be the other way around. The person she critted would survive just fine because it wouldn't do much damage, and then she would return the favor. And then they would return the favor, and she would die. So I'll keep moving. And the rest. And Wendy's just going to be eternally left behind. Perhaps just think, if I could, I should have maybe dropped someone for Thaney so I could just put down Rutger right there over the mountains and he could kill the bandits and mage. I really don't want to move closer. Fog of War is a pain. Right, I suspect Shin should be getting nearby. So we're going to move up a bit. No, she can support Roy. We're gonna want to keep. We're just gonna move everyone else. We're gonna keep Noah nearby just in case. And Dorothy and Saul are going to have some more conversations, I guess. Poison Axe. That afflicts poison, which is a very annoying status. Oh, hey, soil points. Which is a very annoying status effect. It's not very deadly, especially since poison axes or since poison weapons are usually terrible. Now say if this mercenary had a poison sword, he'd only hit 30% of the chance, roughly, which makes him substantially less deadly. So, yes, you don't have much to fear from poison weapons, even if they are annoying, unless you're really unlucky, in which case they're gonna screw you over. Go Lilina! Skill, luck, resistance. Okay, she's actually much lower level than I expected, and she's still really good. Lilina! Lilina! Roy? What's the matter? You're rolling over his face again. We're in a battle. You could get killed. I'm sorry. What's wrong? Just that you've come a long way. Long? You mean 2 frickin' chapters? Not distance-wise. Still changing so good. Do you remember the time when you came to Ostia to study? Of course, 2 years. Wait, was it 3 years ago? Oh, that time you're following my farm still so well. Why is he so peaceful? No one could have imagined a war. It's as if we were 10 years ago. It sounds so foolish. There's no way we can go back there. Anyhow. Alright, let's see how dead someone is. Hopefully not one of my guys. In hindsight, I should start sending Lance to the left down. He could be capable of killing the mages pretty easily. While having all my footmen. I think that might be a good let's play if I ever find my bootleg of Warcraft. Assuming I still have it. I may have given it away. Where the hell is Shin? I was here, but Shin is nowhere. Or I may just buy it legitimately. It depends. Like, I'm not a pirate. I'm not that much of a pirate, except for emulation. And that one time I did have a friend pirate a Warcraft 3 on Frozen Throne, but those were exceptions. Just barely lands. Oh well. Ow! What? BS. That was an 18% chance. Alright, where is Shin? That is my question. Steal. I'm gonna take your vulnerary. Take that. Okay, I found him. He apparently lagged behind. We're gonna have Noah talk to Fur. Fur, it is you! Sir Noah, what are you doing here? Yes, I joined this army a while back. Whoa! What are you thinking? Put away your sword! Sir Noah, I thought we were nobler than this. What? Just because you're a mercenary knight lending your service to pirates? You should be ashamed! Huh? Don't play dumb, you're working with a band of pirates who attack people living on this island. And you call yourself a knight? Can I have a second? I think there's a really big misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? You still We're trying to help the villagers. We're supposed to go defeat the head of a pirate group. I think his name was Scott or something. What? Scott is the head of a pirate band? If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask the pirate over there? He's right behind you, hiding in the bushes. What pirate? What pirate? Damn, better go tell the boss. Hey, wait! You didn't suspect at all? Scott was very kind to me. Really? Rumors say that he's a very cruel man. My mother used to say that you shouldn't judge people by their looks. Well, it's true, but I was lending my service to pirates. What can I do now? Then, do you want to come along with us? What? Would that be okay? We've always looking for more people to strengthen our army. I'll tell Roy about it. Thank you. Oh wait, wrong person. Derp. Here is Fur. And here's a nice weapon, the Wodow, which is basically a better killing edge, so it'll be great for Rutger. She's actually not that bad, nor hard to train despite starting level 1. She is significantly easier than Wendy, because here and here there will be pirates that will spawn like crazy, so you can basically just hand her a couple of iron swords and they will have next to no chance of hitting her. So get her some vulneraries, 2 iron swords, and have her sit in a forest, like have her be like right here, or pretty much here, or anywhere. And since they have a low chance of hitting her, you can have her grind happily. So she actually isn't technically underleveled if you are willing to be a bit patient. Now we're just gonna have Sue pull out Chad. There we go. Just too tiny. Let's see what BS here. Nope. Lance is too good. Alright, there he is. Ow, Lance is taking a beating. Lance is very unlucky. Alright. Ow. But he's also taking quite a bit of damage, far more than I'd care to like, so let's go help him. Lady Sue! Shin, what are you doing here? I was looking for you. For me? Yes, that was the clan leader's orders. What happened to our clan after I left? I'm sorry, we didn't stand a chance against Baron. We lost. What has happened to my grandfather? He is continuing the struggle against Baron. I see. I was told by the clan leader to leave and look for you. And will you fight alongside us? With you? We will be helping grandfather because this army is fighting against Baron. I'll get out right now. You saved my life earlier. Understood. My plan is that is your plan, lady. And I'm at your disposal. Thank you. There is Shin. Fun fact, I think his, this is a name that is intentionally mistranslated because it should be, Sin. In my opinion, he's the marginally better than Sue. Because he's already pretty fast, and Sue is faster and luckier, but he has more strength and I believe skill in defense. I may be wrong, I've been wrong before. But he also has a higher constitution, which means heavier bows will be less of a problem. So he's much better, although bows aren't that heavy. And I prefer him, but since he's a bit similar to Dorothy, being stronger and more skilled than Sue, who is more like Walt, I will be using Sue and not Shin. However, if you're playing serious, I heavily recommend Shin over Sue. And that's all. Alright. Let's send everyone else up. Of course, I will be using Rutger over Fur. I simply think he's much better. But that does not mean Fur is bad or a bad replacement like OJ. She is very good, and I recommend using her if you don't want to use Rutger for whatever reason. And that means I could just sit around and have pizza. Or, what is it that Russians eat? Like, I know they drink vodka, but like, what do Russians eat? Are they like dwarves where they only get their sustenance from beer? Or alcohol? Same. Actually, it does sound like how Russians are so hard to beat. You can't really beat something that gets stronger the more intoxicated it is. Well, if I ever become an evil mastermind that wants to take over the world, I'll remember my first plan is to water all of Russia's alcohol reserves, whether it be vodka or whatever. And then they will not have the strength to beat me. My plan is just genius. We're gonna have Roy sit right here and just say hello to the bandit. Once Luna tries getting a critical. You forgot to get the critical, Luna. You forgot to get the critical. You forgot the critical, girl. And yeah, we'll just have everyone. We'll just have Chad sit here, be a spotter. And we have we'll have the mounted units go down. We'll still have all the walkers up. I have a lot of walking units right now. At least it feels like it. And the living dead in here. We're gonna have these three just move about. Alright, what do you have? Steel axes. Why is Roy crit so high? Does it do Luna's support? Probably doesn't have a 13% critical, in my experience. Oh. Lance is hurting, apparently. Alright, we're gonna move him here, and then he's gonna kill this mage, and then we're gonna give him a healing. I think Lance is so good. 100% accuracy, doubles, deals more than 10 damage. Recipe for a walking monster. Which is what Diek is. Alright, so receive some healing. Sue's gonna help. Hopefully we can get fast. Alright. I'm gonna have Diek lead this charge. Then the left side. Roy will go to here. Wendy, why must you be so slow? Looks like everything's going handy dandy. Roy's gonna get some experience. That has a halberd. Why does this guy have a halberd? I guess they really didn't want anybody with a horse moving here. And axes. It's just taking a beating between the poisoning, the bows, and the arrows. Oh, hey, Chad. Holy hell, this guy's skillful. If he has a 63% chance to hit frickin' Chad of all people. That's pretty accurate. Alright, hopefully we can kill the bandit with Sue. I don't think we can, though. No, we can't. We can go for a crit. That'd be 24 damage. So no, even a crit won't kill it. Unless it's with the iron bow, which won't happen. Sadly. Alright, we're gonna keep going, I guess. But shit, they're slowing me down so much. So I want to get to that village quickly before it gets destroyed. I think that has a really valuable item, so I will consider this a failed recording if it does get destroyed. So if you're seeing this, you'll know it's a failed recording, which is nice. Magic! Magic! Clarine got magic! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! The world is saved! I don't know any good music. I don't know how that music goes or anything. So, thunder. Yeah, may as well use it. I mean, we got it for a reason. To kill. No, just, yes, you can. Just barely, though. Alright. Wow, this guy actually... Never mind! I was gonna say he survives Rutger. But nobody survives Rutger. They do survive Roy, however. Wait a second. No, they won't survive Dorothy. Ah, I am actually a genius. Actually, maybe I should try Wendy. It would probably be her only kill for all of this chapter. And we'll may as well use that culinary. I like having my characters at full health, even if it has absolutely no reason. Just to kill this guy. Preferably with an iron sword. It's cheaper. Ah, puny mortal. You think burning down a forest will kill Dick? Alright, Wendy, go. Go. God damn it, Wendy. Well, we're gonna give Wendy some javelin practice. Because eventually she'll hit him. Or, I'm not sure. I can't really tell genders. Please die. Nope, you won't. Good damn it, these guys are so durable. Only by 1/8 point. Well, on the good news, Clarine got a magic point, so maybe I won't consider this a failed recording if the village does get destroyed, because that is worth keeping more than any item. Clarine got friggin' magic. Come on, Wendy. Thank you. Jeez, almost 50 experience points. Puny mortal, think you can harm Rutger? As an axe user? Hey, he's fine. His immune system fought off the poison. Actually, I don't think your immune system has any play against poison. Shouldn't that be like... I'm not very good with biology. HP scale. I'm not very good with biology. Alright, this archer has to die, so I'm going to choose the lance. And switch over to a sword manually. Level up. 16 HP, speed, defense. Lance is actually getting pretty close to the promoting. Once he gets to level 20, I'm going to promote him. And yeah, we're going to switch to the sword, staffed up. Because that's how my system going. Because as soon as someone gets to level 30, as soon as I can, I'm promoting them. If they survive, he'll just crit. Because that's how good he is. Fro would also probably do it, but you'd have a higher chance of doing it without him mattering. HP, skill, speed, defense. Rutger, you forgot strength. And you got defense. You're supposed to get typical levels. I'm not really sure what we can do against this guy. Does he have a hand axe? Holy hell, this guy's a critical axe? Or a killer axe? This guy is a berserker. He can actually, he has an increased crit chance. So with that killer axe, it doesn't seem too hard for him to crit you anyways. Like, I think he might have a 100% crit rate against some of my characters. If he's using that killer axe. So let's not fight him using said killer axe. Oh shit, did I put some on the okay, I didn't. Let's have everyone move up slowly. Maybe we, if Diek isn't awesome, we can find something for Wendy to kill. Which is nice. Alright. Oh crap, the hearts just started spawning. These guys just don't stop spawning, so I'm probably going to try killing them right away. Without really care, because they just want to keep spawning and spawning and spawning. Like, I think if you killed every single one with fur, like the game designers kind of wanted you to, I think you could easily get her to level 20. Well, maybe not level 20, but pretty damn close. At least over 10. I haven't actually tested it myself because I don't have the damn patience. I did try, though. And I died of boredom long before I finished. Go, Wendy. All your powers combined. Hey, she did it. So I was wrong. Just any kill Wendy can get is a good kill. Strength, defense. Typical Wendy level up. Typically, wouldn't that be a typical armor when I level up? Alright, can Chad do it? We'll try leveling up Chad with these kills. They're meant for fur, but... And Chad is close enough. They both like speed. And plus Chad is Batman. So who says he can't pass for a woman? Alright, Batman, what's your level up? HP, strength, skill, speed, defense. Of course, the good one. What you could expect from Batman. I wonder how much this steel blade weighs. 14. He's losing, like, what do we call a crap ton of speed from that. Let's have Rutger go at it first. Yeah, I think Rutger is more suited for this. Okay, Rutger is on a rampage, apparently. He doesn't need a 6% critical to critical everything. Right now, Roy's just gonna enjoy his vacation of face stabbing with his archer. Because that's what Roy do. Face stab. Alright. Let's get Lance going to this village. We're gonna have Sue try and kill this bandit. And then Clarine's just gonna try and not die. Because she got a magic point, everyone! God visited us. Skill. Or whatever deities you believe in. Maybe Zeus visited us. Who knows? I don't discriminate. Albeit I don't know that many entities. So, these guys have poison axes, which just bombs their accuracy. Because I remember that has a terrible weapon, even with the poison effect. I don't think you can actually get the poison weapon. It's just kind of sad. I wanted to poison people. Ow! You dare harm Diek? You will die for your crimes against humanity. Go Chad! I mean Batman. Because he's totally Batman. Yeah, he really needs the experience, so this would be nice. HP, skill, luck. But I do not intend on abusing this. Alright, now we're going to send Roy to the castle as we try to kill the boss. Speed. See, Roy Best Lord. Alright, I'm curious. Alright, Diek, just kill him. And then get a men's staff, because you are hurting.
Actually, no, maybe not immense staff. But that hit you definitely immense staff. I think you'll be fine with just a couple of heal staffs. But you won't be survived if you get... What? Holy shit, I can't save him. Shit. Oh shit, this is... Dick could die. What the hell is his constitution? 13, 10, 12? Dick is officially too awesome, shit. Crap. Do we have anything? Crap, I could have traded him Vulnerary. Shit. No, I think you couldn't have used it. Alright, let's see if the RNG loves us. Alright, let's see if RNG loves us. This area basically belongs to the pirates. You just kneel for us all the time. Resistance? That's useless. They can do whatever they want because they have lots of support. We can't fight against them like the resistance force. Silver sword? You're lying. Anyhow, this one. The only people here are the women and children. Everyone else, the workers, have gone north to the mines. They're not even allowed to sleep there. They just work until they die. My brother who escaped is as thin as an old man. That day, he drew his last breath. Can I tell you this? Can you do it? Sorry, I've said too much. Please forget about this. We're leaving this island now. A killer bow! For people supposedly living in extreme poverty, they seem to be wealthy enough to afford quite a good weaponry. And I think now it's time I get the healers out of there. Or, maybe not. I think they'll be kind of fine. I just have to be a bit careful. Alright, Dick. Can you do it?
So the foggy didn't stop you after all. But you gotta be pretty beat up by now. I'll finish you off.
Oh, he has only an 18% chance. I forgot. Dick is too awesome to die. Yeah, we'll have Rutger have a vacation. No, I'm just kidding. Perhaps I should. He's been pretty awesome recently. Alright, Chad. I mean, Batman. I need to stop calling him Chad. He's totally Batman. Yeah, I think we'll just move these guys back so they won't get bothered. I have actually pretty valuable stuff I wouldn't want to get wasted. Except for Noah. I don't want him to get any experience in general. Go Lance! Reveal that your powers are mightier. Okay, you were supposed to give that to Sue, but... Style points? Yeah, we're just gonna go here. Getting some more staff points for Clarine. Put that magic to good use, Clarine. You deserve it. Magic. Alright, let's heal Diek before something terrible happens. And... Alright, sure. Jeez, this guy's pretty tough. Alright, right now we're just gonna walk until we have... I think Rutger could kill him. He's Rutger. I think he's the only one who'd actually be a good choice for it, because Diek just doesn't do enough damage reliably enough. And he has the potential to get critted and could die. But I don't think he would have a hit. He would have a hit chance, basically, against Rutger. So Rutger should be more dodgeable than Brain Fart. Alright, they're all going for Chad. They all want to kill Chad. Let's make sure that doesn't become a reality. You know, God, I'm gonna pull back. Simply because I don't want... does this guy have a... Alright. I think we should be good. Just move like this. And then we'll Chad kill this guy, because he is Chad. I mean, Batman. I can't stop. HP, strength, speed. And then we'll have Roy move up. Rutger. And then we'll kill this guy. And then we'll kill this guy with Lance. Who is running out of weapon usage. His iron sword. I hope I can finish this level soon.
Because my weapons are breaking. Man, if only this is where Awakening, where every weapon was infinite durability. All these axe users! And all these enemies. Just going to finish the damn level. They're all inconveniencing me. Plus, I don't think Lance can actually be that helpful because his sword will break, and I don't want to risk it with a Lance because that 20% accuracy is going to kill me. Luckily, we just have Chad being a dodge tank. When you only deal 4 damage against a thief with an axe, you need to seriously reconsider your life. Like, that is reconsidering your entire life's choices. Material, if you only deal 4 damage to a freaking thief. Oh, she still has her javelin equipped. Please, miss. Damn it. Ouch. Oh, crap, she might die. Because she's so slow. Alright, Wendy. Okay, she's good. She's good. Unlock you. Politely move back. Whilst we heal up Wendy. If she lands this, yeah, go for it, Dorothy. And then Lilina. Never mind, Lilina's too good. Alright. Well, we got a bit of experience for Dorothy, at least. Lilina too good. Magic, skill, luck. Lilina, best level up. She is not getting any speed whatsoever. Alright. Well then, Dick, time to kill this archer. Alright, we're gonna have Chad move up. We'll have a Roy take the place over here instead. And then we'll have Roy keep going. I think I'll speed up this turn. It is a bit annoying, but it's going to take a while just going through all these bandits killing themselves. Or pirates. Iron sword broke. Oh, of course it did. Come on, I really want to kill this guy now. I am getting a bit tired of the length of this chapter. I mean, I have longer ones, but this is just a bandit chapter that shouldn't take that long. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck. Thanks, Batman. Saved the day. Right then, we're gonna move Wendy back so Saul can heal him without getting himself killed. Diek. Here. Move here. Move here. Move here. Yeah, she'll move next to Saul, I guess. And I will have Sue and Clarion move a bit closer. Just hopefully these oh my god, they're still spawning. That's what I really dislike about this level, is that those pirates just don't stop spawning. There's always so many of them. It gets very tiring. And now Lance is going to start cleaning house with his lance, because he has lance and that is what he does. I'm still waiting on that video of someone cleaning his house with a lance. When I see it, it's going to be the most glorious thing humanity has witnessed. Oh, hey, a hand axe. Ouch. That hit.
Roy, best distraction. Now when the get guard getting hand axe starts yeah, I'm gonna start speeding up now. That's the one thing I dislike about giving reinforcements ranged weapons. Is because it can get very tedious on attack turn if you aren't also using ranged weapons. And now, Rutger. He has a 31% crit chance and 23% accuracy. How hard does Lena die? No. Out of the question. Alright. Okay, assuming I crit both times. Go Rutger. Damn it! Oh, I missed? What? Ah, that was bad luck. That was bad luck. Alright, I just have to pray to the RNG goddess here. Maybe in a twist of irony, Roy can get the kill. More kills for Lance. I wonder what his Lance level up is. It must be pretty high. A hand axe and a steel axe. More spawning! Alright, Scott, what do you... Okay. Rutger! Go, Rutger! Come on! Alright, we're just gonna speed up this again, because it's just pirates dying. No, I'll stop for level ups. Let's see. HP. Lance is so good, he doesn't even need good level ups to be good. It's kinda like Ike, or every good pre-promote sent Seth. Or technically OFA. HP, speed, luck, defense. Hand axes. Hand axes. Hand axes. Hand axes. It's like an opera. Okay. Yes! Go Rutger. Maybe now we can give Lena the kill. With her last use of thunder. Go Lelena! Yes! She's gonna get massive crits.
Who the hell are you? Are you Thor? An ordinary army.
HP, magic, resistance, typical Lena level. Yeah, in all honesty, if a little schoolgirl gave me the middle finger and I died to a bolt of lightning, my reaction would be a lot more than, who the hell are you? And I'll just get some last few point for experience or and breaking weapons, because who wouldn't? Now I'm getting Lance, one final level. And more Lance usage, because he's Lance. Oh, wait, did you already get it? Oh, okay. And that's really it. Oh, well, I guess we can get clearing a bit more experience as well. Oh god, it's like I'm playing, zombies now. I can't stop getting the points. Alright. Marilyn, it looked like the enemy was trying to ambush us. They must have known we were coming. Something must be going on behind the scenes. Yes, clearing out the bandits might be harder than we had expected. Ever since Burns started their invasion, something is different if we leave. I wonder what's going to happen from now. Dragons reappearing, Burns' sudden invasion, the collapse of the Lyci Alliance. All these strange things happening at once. Still, we have to take things one time, however tedious it be. Now what do we do? How about moving north along the coast? North, towards the mine? Right, I've heard that the people living on the island are being forced into labor over there. So we must rescue them first. Yes, then we might be able to find out who's behind all this. Well, we must start somewhere. Alright, let's head north.
Chapter over. And next, we move on to Chapter 9. Gotta make sure with save states because I'm a cheap whore. Wait, we'll move on to Chapter 10, I Am an Idiot.